So, little update on the office. We are starting to put a few things in here. Stuff that we already had, a couple of new things to get it where we want it to be, or at least start to see what it could look like with some stuff. I ended up moving the desk from this side just a few steps over to give this side more of just like an office feel. And then on this side, it'll be like seating and lounge area. Got some stuff coming for over here, but for now, I have a few things that I've already had in the house and around that didn't necessarily fit that space, but I didn't want to get rid of some stuff. So today, what we're gonna end up doing is, since there's no windows in here, is just throw some drapes up along the top here so that it'll give the walls a different texture, but also the illusion that there are windows behind it. Hopefully that will brighten the space up just a little bit. So I'm gonna throw those up and then we will see what happens. That's good. All right, welcome back to another video. If you are still watching by now, you've already seen a lot of the different updates that have taken place in the office space. I did just want to come and sit down and kind of talk through what those updates were and then what the next steps look like for the space. I'm actually sitting in the space that we're in the process of redesigning. So if you look at my last video, you'll see what this space looked like. And here is where we are now, real-time updates. So you've already seen that I added a couple of things to the area just to kind of like build the foundation of the room. I installed, I guess, some drapes. I just got some sheerish type curtains from IKEA. I used a tension rod and then just put the curtains on top of that, just so that if it didn't work out, I can take it down easily. I didn't have to worry about measuring and drilling and doing all that. Keeping it super simple, also keeping it very inexpensive, but lots of impact, I think, in my opinion. Again, the way that this room was set up with no windows, very poor lighting, that one addition just sort of like elevated this one little area already. So I think we're off to a good start there on this side of the room. And then we also added a new rug, got that from Ruggable. This is a 6x9, 6x10, 6x9. Yeah, this is a 6x9 rug. I wanted it to take up the majority of the space behind me, and I think it is kind of makes the room look bigger in a way. I like it, it's working so far. So next steps are the walls, filling the wall space with, I don't know, mirrors, art, frames, shelves, something. So those are all the things that I'm kind of thinking through for the next phase. The next video will probably be on walls, like what are we gonna put on the walls? How are we gonna organize and decorate the walls? And then the last thing I think is going to be lighting. Ceiling lights I've already replaced with the Philips Hue light, so I can, you know, control them on my phone and the brightness and all that stuff. There's only two, so there's two new lights up there. And then I have an old IKEA lamp here. And then this bulb over here, I don't know where that came from, but that's the next step is to build out like what the lighting is gonna look like. I love like ambient lighting. I don't know all the other names, but I want to bring a lot of light in here. I think we're off to a good start right now, honestly, in building the foundation of what the room could look like. So like I said, next video will probably be on wall decor. We'll see, I don't know. But if you're interested to see how things are coming along, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss an update in this process. I'm excited. This is kind of like my first design project, if you want to even call it that. So I'm excited to kind of figure it all out in real time and bring you along the journeys. I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.